Our third example is 4x squared plus 8x minus 9. So as the previous example, we're also going to bring minus 9 to the other side. So 4x squared plus 8x equals 9. Now in the first two examples, a in ax squared plus bx plus c equaled 1. But in this example, a does not equal 1. A equals 4. But luckily for us, 4 can simply be factored out of 4x squared plus 8x. So then it will be 4 times x squared plus 2x equals 9. So now again, we're going to complete the square for x squared plus 2x with b over 2 squared. So then it will be 2 over 2 squared, and that equals 1. So it will be 4 times x squared plus 2x plus 1. But instead of adding 1 to the other side, we're actually going to add 4. Because 1 times 4, so then it's 9 plus 4. So if this number was 5 for this example, it would have been 9 plus 5. So it will be 4 times x squared plus 2x plus 1 equals 13. So then we're going to want to simplify x squared plus 2x plus 1. And with x plus b over 2 squared, we're going to get 4 times x plus 1 squared equals 13. Alright, let me get more space. Okay, so then we're gonna divide by 4 on both sides. So it'll be x plus 1 squared equals 13 over 4. Then we square root both sides. X plus 1 equals plus or minus square root 13 over 2. And then to completely isolate x, it's going to be x equals negative 1 plus or minus square root 13 over 2. Fourth example is 2x squared plus 7x minus 4. Now, like we did with our previous examples, we're going to want to bring negative 4 to the other side. So 2x squared plus 7x equals 4. In this example, a does not equal 1. A equals 2. So we're going to have to factor out 2. When we factor 2 out of 7, we're going to get 7 over 2. I highly recommend to write 7 over 2 as a fraction instead of a decimal because it's going to be a lot easier to square fractions. Alright, so now we're going to complete the square. So b over 2 squared, which is equal to, in this scenario, 7 over 2 divided by 2 squared, which is 7 over 4 squared, and that's 49 over 16. Right, so then 2 times x squared plus 7 over 2x plus 49 over 16 equals 4 plus 49 over 16 times 2, which is 98 over 16 and can be simplified to 49 over 8. And then it will be 32 over 8 plus 49 over 8 equals 81 over 8. So then it will be 2 times x squared, plus 7, and then 49 over 16 equals 81 over 8. Alright. Let me get some more space. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to want to, okay, so then we're going to divide 2 by both sides. So then we're going to get x squared plus 7 over 2x plus 49 over 16 equals 81 over 16. And then we're going to want to simplify x squared plus 7 over 2x plus 49 over 16. And that's by x minus b over 2 squared. So then it will be x plus b over 2 squared. So then it will be x plus 7 over 4 squared equals 81 over 16. Okay, so now we're going to want to solve for x. So then we would square root both sides. X plus 7 over 4 equals plus or minus 9 over 4. So now we can create two different equations to solve for x. So x plus 7 over 4 equals 9 over 4. Then x plus 7 over 4 equals negative 9 over 4. Alright, so then for this one it will be, you're going to want to subtract negative 7 over 4 on both sides. That will get you x equals 2 over 4, which equals 1/2. Alright, and now for the other equation, you're going to subtract negative 7 over 4 on both sides. That will get you x equals negative 16 over 4, which equals negative 4.